features, which said to be kind of interesting. Apparently, there's not too much of a change from the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus.
Okay,
so
looks like you're on a roll here.
Yeah.
Okay, so all that said, with that, let's talk about some of the other things. What about social engineering? What does that mean?
So yeah, the main thing today is I want to talk about social engineering. It's kind of a big problem. What it essentially is tricking people into giving you their information, confidential information.
Right.
So you know, you have those security questions that, you know, what's your mother's maiden name? What was the name of your first pet? What color was the car?
Typical stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and you might see people trying to ask you those questions in really roundabout ways. You know, people you may know, or people, friends of friends, who suddenly start asking you weird questions. They could be social engineering. This is what it could be.
So what do you do with that? Just say, you're not getting that from me, I don't know who you are?
Well, you just got to be mindful of that.
Right.
There's ways that these people are doing this, and one of the ways is taking advantage of your online behaviors. So let's say you have a password that you use on every little platform that you're using. They'll take advantage of that, and your email password is the most important, because they can reset other passwords and going in. So if they have access to that one main email account, and you don't have a very strong password, then you're setting yourself up for some trouble.
Well, like Dina, for example, her eBay password is Dina12345. That's probably not. That's probably not very good.
You forgot the exclamation point at the end.
I would just change that. Maybe capitalize as well, because passwords are case sensitive. So capitalize some of the letters, put some special characters in. That's always a good thing to do.
So would you recommend setting up some type of a fake profile? How do we get around this?
Well, actually, that's what these people are doing, is setting up fake profiles. And you may have seen, I get a load of them, I don't know if you do, but these really weird friend requests that they say they have people in common, and they kind of look familiar maybe. Well, they're stock photos. People are setting up these fake profiles. And once they get access, because most of these social platforms now have a way of only giving personal information to your actual friends. So anyone just searching for Walt Gray won't be able to see anything on Facebook, really.
Okay.
But if you're a friend and you link them because they have common friends in common, you link them, they see then access to perhaps your birthday, perhaps your pets' names, and things like that you're giving away just from photos. And then they can use all that information to try and hack into your passwords.
Interesting. So how do you become safe or safer?
So there's a few things you can do. You can actually answer those questions incorrectly. But the thing is with that, you have to remember what you've lied about. So let's say everyone knows that your pet's name is Fluffy Kitten Balls, or I don't know, whatever.
How did you know that?
Yeah,
have you hacked me?
Yeah, maybe I'm giving myself away here.
Fluffy Kitten Balls is the name of my dog.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing that you, okay, never.
So now I know that. See, I'm socially engineering you. See. But what you can do is lie. So if the security question asks that, you can just say it's you know, some other name.
Some other name.
Yeah, I'm not going to make another one up.
My pet's is some other name, and I'm not going to tell you. That seems like it would be difficult to deal with all of this stuff, and especially if you're an older person. Yeah. I see a lot of people getting sucked into this.
Yeah, well, what you can do is use a password manager such as LastPass or something like that, and then you only remember one secure password, and that software will actually just make up a load of different passwords for every platform you use, and you can actually set it to change them every 30 days or whenever you want. So you never have to remember the passwords, which is cool.
Our tech manager here has, like anybody else, a million different things going, but he recommends you write everything down in a file somewhere and tuck it away, you know, in your home, because I can't remember, because you want to change it up. I've probably got 25 different things going on, and I can't remember what's what. You're looking at me like I shouldn't do that.
That's probably the worst, probably one of the worst things to do. Now, I've seen a lot of people who actually have Post-it notes stuck on a monitor.
I'm not saying in public.
But then, well, that's the thing. If you have a guest over to your home and you're having a barbecue, perhaps, and they come over, someone sneaky may just sneak into your office.
Oh wow, you are you are really dark about that.
You have to be.
I mean, I have it like tucked away. I mean, people over for a barbecue are like, let's see what his eBay.
I already know that now. I know that now, and I'm going to start searching.
Okay, all right. Well, you can't be trusted. Do you have an app of the day by any chance?
Yeah, I do have an app of the week. It's called Forest.
Forest.
And what Forest does, it gives you a little bit of motivation. If you're someone who always looks at your phone, well, what Forest will do is it will reward you for not looking at your phone. So every 30 minutes you go without looking at your phone, you can actually get a reward. It grows a tree, which is kind of just a visual reward. It's not really, it doesn't actually physically grow a tree, but it gives you like that little visual reward for staying focused and taking your phone. And you can get that at forestapp.cc.
Okay, I'm in need of that for my 14-year-old daughter. Like most teens, he checks her phone probably every 9 seconds. So, because somebody may have Instagrammed. So I think that would be good.
Yeah,
I think maybe for all of us, for some, you know. They also say if you wear a watch, you're more likely to check your watch for the time, because when you check your phone for the time, oh, now that let me check messages too.
But it's even getting worse now with smartwatches like the Apple Watch, which again they're probably going to announce in about 25 minutes. They're going to have another Apple Watch coming out, but that actually notifies you.
Right now.
It creates some really socially awkward situations, because I was talking with my boss the other day, something was going on, and I was looking at my watch, and he said, am I keeping you? You all right?
Oh, was that Ryan?
I was like, yeah, it was Ryan.
Yeah, you got to watch out for that, because when you get that alert.
It was actually an email he sent me, and I was reading it.
He's a good guy, but he can be tough sometimes. I agree with you. You should get a big raise.
Oh, no.
Okay, Dina, let's take it over to you.
All right, thanks, guys.